instead of trying to get on a show, make your own show. And so I did that. I did that last year when I was starting to get serious. I've got a friend that owns a bar that's a rock bar, and I asked for Thursday night and started doing either a headliner show or a showcase like 2 Thursdays a month. And I was doing that for a while, and I really learned a lot. And with that, I met some people. Some people were starting to call me and say, hey, let me get on that show and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool doing that. And then COVID, the last one I did was in January. But made some contacts, and that was during that time was when I decided to do the podcast too. I'd been doing a local podcast for almost 5 years and decided to put that one away and start a new one. So the pandemic was good for that in a way because people were available.
Sure. Yeah. Well, and it's a platform for you. And just to plug that, your podcast is called Behind the Bits, and you can find him on Instagram. And what other platforms are you on? Are you on all the major Apple, iTunes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the podcast goes everywhere. The only one that hasn't taken me yet, I think, is Pandora. I think you probably know that's a tough one to crack.
It is, and it takes a long time. It can take up to 6 months. So.
Yeah. So I've applied. Yeah. So I'm on all the stuff, and the funny thing is, so on Instagram, everything's behind the bits. So if you look up Behind the Bits on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of it, that's where I'm at. And the only thing is, I think Behind the Bits is taken on Twitter, so I'm BTBPC, something like that. But Behind the Bits still takes you to me. So that's what I do as far as socials, pretty much just those 3.